After we moved out of Courthouse Square, the Salem-Keizer Transit Board and the Board of Commissioners then decided to put together a task force of local citizens and experts to help us come to some conclusions about what we needed to do with the building. And through their work and the good work, we discovered that we really needed to bring in a national firm with a good reputation for fixing buildings such as ours, and that ended up being Structural Preservation Systems Incorporated. Structural has done work all over the world, and particularly in this country, remediating large buildings and other sites. The work that they've done on the building to strengthen the columns and the floors have made the building a very sound structure, and we're very, very pleased with the work that Structural Preservation has done to make the building workable. Not only did we use this national firm, Structural Preservation, but we used a large number of local contractors providing really money for the local economy through these contractors. And the building itself is a real asset for Salem and Marion County. We'll bring back about 350 to 60 employees that will help all the downtown businesses with having those employees once again purchasing lunch and other things in the downtown core.
So to touch bases on the life safety repairs, with these, in terms of the strengthening that we did to this building, can be categorized into the column enlargements, carbon fiber reinforcement, and the shear cap installations specific to the office building. Now, what are these? For column enlargement, you can envision a column that's just not strong enough, not supported enough, not large enough to support the building. With these columns, we actually made them bigger. We encapsulated them in concrete, making a larger column, stronger, able to hold up this building better. Also, at the tops of these columns, the bearing capacity, or the amount of area that the slab was actually sitting on this column, was insufficient, and we needed to make that larger. So particularly in the garage, if you go down and you look, you can see a shear cap. It increases the bearing capacity, the surface area that sits and transfers the slab to the column to support that column. In terms of the carbon fiber work that we did, carbon fiber it's an amazing material. It's about 10 times stronger than steel, yet it's about as thin as a tablecloth. And this is externally bonded to the outside of these columns for seismic resistance or reinforcement, to the underside of slabs to give it additional strength and tensile capacity. And it's used in a couple of different areas throughout the building. So with the combination of all of these repairs and some additional ones, we were able to strengthen the building. Now, why is that important? This building is going to be standing for years to come. It is a strong building. If there's ever an earthquake in the city, then people can come to this building. It's going to be the strongest one. And it's safe. It's safe to occupy. That was obviously the most important thing. That's the reason why we're here out working on this project. In terms of some of the serviceability repairs that we had, the building shifted during the course of the past 10 years, and it caused some damage to the exterior masonry and also to some of the window systems, causing water infiltration into the building and caused some potentially dangerous situations with the masonry. As a result, a number of sections of the building's masonry were removed and then reinstalled in order to fix this condition. With the windows, we reflashed a number of the windows. Many of them we removed and then reinstalled to make sure that the building was watertight and the windows were functioning the way that they needed to function. Now within the building, as I mentioned, we needed to get access to the structure of the building, the bones. And so in order to do that, we had to strip away all the skin. So taking away all of the drywall, all of the electrical, all of the different mechanical, electrical, plumbing work that was in the way of getting to our structural repairs, took those away so we could perform the repairs and then reinstalled it all. So where we reinstalled, we also had tenant improvements. over the course of the past 10 years, the use of the building has changed. Not all of the same tenants are moving to the same space, and so we took this opportunity to modify some of the building layout and make it applicable for its current use, what it's going to be used for. With all of this, one of our main goals was to make sure that we refreshed the building. We wanted it to look new, we wanted it to look modern. Now it's the same building, but it looks like it's new, and that was important to us.
When we implemented the Courthouse Square Solutions Task Force, we really weren't sure what direction we were going to go, but that whole process really set a course of action that allowed for the remediation to really set us on a new beginning. And since we began that process, I've been more than pleased with what the structural preservations team has done to bring the Courthouse Square complex back to new life. If you look at it now, while some of it looks the same, it really has been improved so greatly. The work that they've done to improve the structural soundness of the facility really makes it a safe place to be, and we're just excited to be coming back into Courthouse Square. Over the last 4 years, the partnership between Marion County and the Transit District has really strengthened its relationship. We've always been condominium partners in the entire facility, but what this has brought us together in really determining what was the best outcome for everyone involved, the people who worked inside the building, the people who also used the services of the transit mall. And I haven't been more proud of watching us work together and really grow and strengthen that relationship as we're bringing Courthouse Square back to the community.
So being an out-of-town contractor can be very difficult. You're coming into a new place, new people, and you're not always welcomed with open arms. But I have to say that this project's been very different in that regard. We've truly been brought into the fold here, brought in and been treated like family. And I mean that with not only the local contractors we've worked with, but the owners, everybody out here. I think it's been truly a positive and pleasant experience. And I think that has not only been something that's been on the job, but also off the job. The city of Salem really has welcomed us and kind of treated us as if this were our home. And it really has been for the past year and a half. We've been living and working out here. And it's made for such a positive experience for all of us. It's hard working out of town. There's no doubt about it. You miss home. But working with the contractors that accept you outside of work, that bring you into their social gatherings and situations, truly makes you feel part of the family. And I think that's extended itself into the project itself. You know, it's much easier to work with friends than strangers. And I think that it's really helped us work together as a team. We have a unique culture on this project that I haven't seen on many others. And it's a culture of cooperation and teamwork with everybody. Everybody's communicating, cooperating, working together, making sure that we've got each other's backs and that we're doing the right thing for the project, have the right repair. And it's just been a great experience for us.